Welcome back to another captivating episode on my channel. Let's embark on a journey to a different landscape where the dense jungles of Southeast Asia provide the setting for our tale. Imagine yourself as a resident of this ancient land, living amidst the vast expanse of time, hundreds or perhaps even thousands of years ago. In this era, life was rugged and survival often depended on one's resourcefulness. You, dear friend, have decided to venture into the dense embrace of the forest, seeking sustenance to endure the harsh realities of existence. The forest, a realm teeming with life, holds within its depths a wealth of treasures, animals, trees, and myriad resources waiting to be discovered and utilized. Under the cloak of nightfall, you assume the guise of a hunter, treading cautiously into the wilderness. Every sense is heightened. Your eyes keenly observe, ears attuned to the faintest rustle, and each step is taken with utmost care, mindful of every twig and leaf beneath your feet. The forest is a realm of shadows, where the slightest noise could betray your presence to unseen dangers lurking in the darkness. But fate has a cruel twist in store, and just as you are on the verge of securing your prize, tragedy strikes. A silent predator, massive and awe-inspiring, claims you as its unwitting prey. Oh no, how could this be? You cry out, bewildered by your sudden demise. The perpetrator of this untimely demise is none other than the majestic and fearsome tiger, a creature of unparalleled strength and stealth. With a weight exceeding 300 kilograms and a length stretching 3 meters, it commands the forest with a presence that instills both awe and fear. Its jaws possess a crushing force of up to 450 kilograms per inch, an unimaginable power that can render even the mightiest of prey helpless in its grasp. With legs padded as if walking on clouds, the tiger moves through the jungle with agility that defies sound. It glides through the undergrowth like a ghost, its presence masked by the softness of its steps. Indeed, it seems to be wearing a cloak of silence, making its approach completely imperceptible. Additionally, its eyes shine with amber light from another world. With this night vision, the tiger becomes a master of shadows, navigating the forest with ease, while others stumble in the dark. Did you know that a tiger's roar can reverberate across distances of up to 3 kilometers? This thunderous vocalization serves not only as a warning to potential rivals, but also as a means of communication over vast distances, allowing tigers to assert their dominance across their territory. Furthermore, tigers possess a unique adaptation in their tongues, tiny backward-facing barbs called papillae. These microscopic structures serve a dual purpose, aiding in grooming by acting as a comb to remove loose fur and debris, while also enhancing the tiger's ability to strip the flesh from its prey with unparalleled efficiency. Yet perhaps the most intriguing aspect of tiger biology lies in their affinity for water. Unlike many other big cats, tigers are adept swimmers, capable of traversing rivers and lakes effortlessly. In fact, they are known to seek out water not only for hydration, but also for leisure, often indulging in the cooling embrace of shallow pools to escape the jungle's oppressive heat. Adding to their mystique, tigers possess a remarkable sense of smell, with the ability to detect scents from up to 2 kilometers away. This acute olfactory prowess not only aids in hunting, but also allows tigers to navigate their vast territories with uncanny precision. In ancient tales, whispers echo through the dense foliage, weaving tales of a creature revered as the guardian of the forest, the tiger. Its presence, a legend shrouded in the delicate dance of lightness, grace, strength, and the vibrant hues of its coat. But how did this majestic beast ascend to the realms of legend? Our episode seeks to unravel the enigma of the tiger, the largest cat among its brethren in the grand tapestry of the animal kingdom. While some speculate that it may be descended from the fanged tigers of ages past, the truth remains elusive. Indeed, The absence of evidence linking today's tigers to their ancient ancestors casts doubt upon such theories. The disparity lies in a fundamental trait: the fangs. While the long tusks of extinct tigers were fragile tools designed solely for the task of meat cutting, the fangs of modern tigers serve a dual purpose: to catch prey and to defend their territory. From a moral standpoint, tigers hold a sacred status across numerous Asian cultures, deeply ingrained in their spiritual beliefs. In Indonesia, particularly among the Dayak people of Borneo, tigers are revered as spiritual beings with supernatural powers, often associated with forest spirits or guardians. Similar beliefs are held among indigenous communities in Malaysia and Sumatra, where tigers symbolize strength and prowess. Rituals are conducted to seek the tiger's blessings for successful hunting or to safeguard against danger. Additionally, in Tungus Manchu shamanism practiced in Northeast Asia, tiger rituals are integral, symbolizing strength and spirituality. Shamans invoke tiger imagery for guidance and conduct rituals for various purposes, including seeking blessings and promoting strength. In Taoism, the tiger holds a significant role, symbolizing the dual forces of yin and yang, representing the harmony and balance of the universe. Its majestic presence is evident in the Chinese astrological calendar, where it stands as the third sign, appearing once every 12 years in a cycle spanning generations. These horoscopes, deeply rooted in tradition, reflect the tiger's fierce nature, symbolizing strength and resilience. Moreover, the founder of Taoism, the celestial master Zhang Daoling, was often portrayed riding a mighty tiger. The tiger assisted Zhang Daoling in vanquishing demons, enabling his ascent to the heavens. In China, the tiger holds the esteemed title of the King of the Jungle, revered for its power and ferocity. This reverence extends to popular culture, where the tiger is depicted in films and martial arts as an indomitable force. In India, the tiger holds a special significance as it transcends mere symbolism to become a national icon. Celebrated as the faithful guardian of the forest, the tiger is revered not only as a protector, but also as a mythical being embodying absolute power, deeply honored in Hindu mythology. Durga, the goddess of war, strength, and protection in Hindu mythology, is often depicted riding a tiger. Tigers are indeed majestic creatures, and it's essential to recognize and appreciate the diversity within the species. Historically, there were 8 recognized subspecies of tigers, but due to various factors, including habitat loss, poaching, and human encroachment, several of these subspecies have become extinct. Among the extinct subspecies are the Bailey tiger, Javan tiger, Caspian tiger, and the most recent, the South China tiger. However, as you mentioned, there are still 4 subspecies of tigers that exist today, albeit in dwindling numbers. Bengal tiger, this subspecies is found predominantly in India, Bangladesh, Nepal, and Bhutan, as well as in parts of Myanmar and southern Tibet. Indo-Chinese tiger, native to the forests of Southeast Asia, including Thailand, Cambodia, Laos, Vietnam, and Myanmar. Malayan tiger, found in the southern and central parts of the Malay Peninsula. Among these survivors stands the mighty Siberian or Amur tiger, a behemoth of nature whose stature commands respect, stretching a staggering 3¼ meters in length and weighing in at around 300 kilograms. This magnificent creature is more than just a mere animal. In fact, the Siberian tiger dwarfs even the largest of lions, boasting a size that surpasses the average male lion by a full meter and outweighing it by a whopping 100 kilograms. Now, allow me to share a little secret with you, a revelation that may come as a surprise to some. In a hypothetical showdown between the lion and the tiger, my money would undoubtedly be on the tiger. Absurd, you may exclaim. Is not the lion, the regal king of beasts, the obvious choice? But hear me out, my friend. When it comes to sheer might and ferocity, the tiger holds the upper hand for a number of logical reasons. Despite its imposing size, its muscular frame accounting for a staggering 70% of its body mass, the tiger possesses astonishing speed, capable of reaching velocities of up to 60 miles per hour. Imagine that, my friends. A creature of such immense size, moving with the swiftness of a cheetah, it's truly remarkable. In contrast, the lion's speed pales in comparison, reaching a mere 50 miles per hour, a significant disadvantage in a contest of agility and prowess. Additionally, tigers boast one of the strongest bites in the animal kingdom, exerting over 1,000 pounds per square inch, which surpasses even that of a lion at 640 psi. Furthermore, while lions may struggle to take down larger prey due to their reliance on group tactics, a solitary tiger possesses the strength and tenacity to target such formidable creatures with ease. So you see, my friends, in the ultimate showdown between these two titans of the animal kingdom, the tiger emerges victorious, its solitary nature and unparalleled strength making it the undisputed champion of the wild. Among the myriad tribes that inhabited the vast expanse of the subcontinent, one stands out: the Bhartiya tribe of central India. Nestled amidst dense forests teeming with life, the Bhartiyas forged a unique bond with the majestic tiger, viewing it not just as a mere predator, but as a guardian of their realm. Their approach to tiger conservation was as pragmatic as it was respectful. Recognizing the solitary nature of these apex predators, the Bhartiyas took to providing them with offerings of food, ensuring that they remained satiated and less inclined to encroach upon human settlements in search of prey. The Mughal kings held a distinct fascination with tigers, particularly Emperor Akbar, who established a vast nature reserve dedicated to these majestic animals, along with leopards imported from India. This reserve endured for centuries, providing a sanctuary for the evolving tiger population, which notably grew significantly in size over time. However, despite their revered status, tigers faced relentless systematic hunting by humans. This grim reality prompted a profound reflection: could consuming the entire tiger after its death impart its power, ferocity, and sacred essence to man? The irony is palpable: as an animal revered by humans, as sacred becomes the target of exploitation and mythologizing. It's a tragic cycle where the hunter becomes the hunted, prey to misconceptions about masculinity and the acquisition of superhuman abilities through consuming tiger bones. In the annals of ancient Chinese medicine during the 16th century, a tome emerged detailing the supposed medicinal properties of tiger organs. Within its pages, tiger genitals were heralded as potent aphrodisiacs, while tiger bones were touted for their purported abilities to remedy back ailments and enhance sexual prowess. This antiquated belief system persists to this day, defying scientific scrutiny and contributing to the perilous decline of tiger populations. The allure of tiger-derived products extended beyond ancient China. It transcended cultures and epochs. Tigers, with their majestic presence and fearsome reputation, held a revered status in the human psyche. Whether it was consuming tiger meat for purported health benefits or using tiger bones in ointments to alleviate back pain and enhance sexual prowess, the tiger occupied a central role in the pharmacopoeia of traditional medicine. Despite the lack of scientific evidence supporting the efficacy of these remedies, a thriving market for tiger-based products emerged. Moreover, the situation in Thailand presents an even graver scenario, with the existence of tiger farms operating in contravention of local regulations. These facilities rear tigers for commercial purposes, and their organs find their way into the illegal wildlife trade, despite stringent laws prohibiting such activities. An egregious example of this nefarious trade occurred in 2002 when Sri Raisha Tiger Park in Thailand exported around 100 tigers to China. These tigers were intended for a zoo known as Sanya Love World. However, subsequent investigations revealed that the zoo was selling medicines derived from tiger bones, underscoring the pervasive reach of this illicit industry. Human fascination with tigers often stems from their aesthetic appeal rather than their practical abilities as animals. This sentiment is eloquently captured in William Blake's poem, The Tiger, where he contemplates the tiger's majestic presence and fearsome symmetry in the depths of the night. Despite our admiration for the tiger's beauty, it's important to recognize that its true strength lies in its striped fur, which provides effective camouflage in its forest habitat, allowing it to remain hidden from sight. An intriguing example that highlights the disparity between our perceptions and the reality of a tiger's appearance is Mohan, a white tiger born in India in 1951 due to a rare genetic mutation. Mohan's distinctive appearance garnered widespread attention, but his ability to survive in the wild was uncertain. Sadly, shortly after Mohan's birth, an expedition set out to hunt him down, resulting in the death of his entire family. Talk about a rough welcome to the world. Despite this tragedy, Mohan became the progenitor of all modern white tigers. It's like a family reunion gone wrong, as they are bred from his genetic line. However, the inbreeding within this lineage has led to severe health issues among white tigers, with many suffering from genetic abnormalities and a high mortality rate among offspring. Blake's poem, About the Tiger, part of his collection Songs of Innocence and Experience, contrasts the innocence represented by a lamb with the experienced and revered evil embodied by the tiger. This Western perception of the tiger as a symbol of savage malevolence differs from Eastern views, where tigers are often revered as symbols of strength and power. This contrast becomes more apparent during colonial encounters, where Westerners encountered indigenous tribes who revered tigers with great reverence. The tranquil forests of India once echoed with the peaceful existence of majestic tigers, roaming freely among the trees. But then, a dark shadow fell upon the land with the arrival of the English occupation. What followed was a violent campaign of bloodshed, as aristocratic Englishmen perched atop towering elephants, armed with rifles, hunted tigers with relentless fervor. These hunting expeditions became a grim routine, where tigers fell by the dozens, their numbers dwindling with each passing day. It wasn't just the English who partook in this massacre. Even the Maharajas joined in, eager to curry favor with their colonial overlords. The once thriving tiger population now faced an unprecedented decline, pushed to the brink of extinction by the whims of human cruelty. But the assault on tigers extended beyond physical slaughter. It also seeped into the realm of morality. Tales like that of Mowgli from Rudyard Kipling's The Jungle Book depicted tigers as savage killers, perpetuating a harmful stereotype that haunted these majestic creatures. Enter Jim Corbett, a figure whose name became synonymous with the mythos of the tiger as a merciless predator. His tome, Man-Eaters, delved into the depths of horror, recounting chilling encounters with tigers turned man-eaters, instilling fear in the hearts of all who read his tales. In the context of the Nguyen dynasty in Vietnam, the perception of tigers as fierce adversaries aligns with this broader cultural understanding. The tiger was commonly perceived as a fierce adversary. Meanwhile, the elephant held significant symbolism as a representation of absolute power and authority, being used in wars consequently. Elephants were closely linked to the ruling dynasty, expected to prevail in battles against other creatures like tigers. This expectation was reinforced by the practice of removing the tiger's fangs and claws before such encounters. On the other hand, tigers symbolized ferocity and strength, often representing external threats or enemy forces. Thus, in events like the battles at Ho Quy An, the defeat of the tiger carried symbolic weight. It signified a victory over these perceived adversaries, bolstering the power and legitimacy of the Nguyen dynasty. Moreover, these battles served a dual purpose, not only enhancing symbolic authority, but also providing practical training for soldiers in the strategic utilization of elephants. The current number of tigers in the wild is less than 5,000, while there are over 8,000 tigers in captivity in zoos. In 2017, Kazakhstan unveiled the Il-Balkhash Nature Reserve, an unusual sanctuary devoid of any animals. Initially stocked with just 5 deer, the government gradually increased their numbers, creating a vast expanse where these deer roamed freely without fear of predators. Despite the absence of traditional prey, the reserve's true purpose emerged: to serve as a bait to lure tigers back from the brink of extinction. Spanning over 4,000 square kilometers, this unconventional approach aims to reintroduce tigers into an environment where they once thrived, echoing the urgent need to protect wild tiger populations amidst their declining numbers worldwide. Indeed, the decline of tiger populations has been nothing short of devastating. In 1970, their numbers plummeted to a mere 2,500, representing a staggering loss of over 47,000 tigers from the beginning of the century, a staggering decline of 95%. The cultural perception of tigers has played a significant role in their plight. In Eastern cultures, misguided beliefs led some to consume tiger meat and bones in a misguided attempt to attain the animal's power and glory. Meanwhile, in Western capitalist societies, tigers became commodified, transformed into products for profit. Skilled hunters would slay these magnificent beasts, stripping them of their abilities and skins to be enjoyed as trophies. One striking example of this exploitation is the naming of the product Viagra by the American company Pfizer, coincidentally sharing its name with the Sanskrit word for tiger. This cultural connection further perpetuated the tiger's image as a symbol of virility and power. Fashion houses in Europe and America capitalized on the tiger's fame by creating garments from tiger and leopard fur, further driving demand for their skins. As a result, the price of a tiger skin skyrocketed from $50 in the 1950s to a staggering $10,000 by the end of the 1960s. To meet this lucrative demand, hunters resorted to using poison and harmful chemicals like DDT, not only killing the tigers, but also polluting the surrounding environment. The conversation surrounding the plight of tigers persisted until the arrival of a figure named Kalisa Sankala, an Indian wildlife rights defender. In 1967, he conducted an investigation into the skin trade and killing of tigers, shedding light on the scale of the tragedy. His report, prominently featured on the front page of the Indian Express Journal, sparked a transformation in India's approach to tiger conservation. 2 years later, in 1969, then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi addressed the International Union for Conservation of Nature and Natural Resources Conference. She declared an end to the era of killing tigers for their skins, emphasizing that while hard currencies were needed, they should not be obtained at the expense of India's beloved citizens of the forest. When we think about how people see animals, we often want to give them human-like qualities, a habit called anthropomorphism. This comes from our desire to make animals seem special or scary. However, the truth about tigers is far simpler. They are predatory animals, not saints or villains. Tigers hunt for food, not for evil. Let's see tigers for what they are: beautiful, wild creatures worth protecting.